So this is the table we are looking at. So this is a professor's grade table. Professor is your teacher in school, and he's using this grade book to pick out your scores. So the students involved are Khalid, Najila, Latifa, Jassim, and Zubair, and these are their various registration number or their IDs. So we have the midterm one, what do you call midterm one? What do you call things like midterm one, midterm two in your normal class? You call them your continuous assessment, isn't it? So you have your continuous assessment, one, assessment two, then your project and your final exam. That's the meaning. So continuous assessment one or midterm one is having how many, contributing how many percent to the total 100? 25. So the second continuous assessment, which is midterm two, is contributing how many? 25. Project is contributing how many? 10. Final is contributing how many? 40. So if you add up 25 from 25 is 50 plus 10, 60 plus 40, 100. That's why grade is the summation of all of them. So after filling up this, we should be able to use the information from this table to plot a graph or a chart. So this is a chart. So you're going to be learning a whole lot in this class. So let's get down the lay down. Let's get started. So quickly check out the instructions. The instruction, the first thing say, create the worksheet above and rename it to grades. So this is the worksheet I've already typed out and I've renamed it to grades. So we're going to check out the next option, and the next option says what? Find grade, which is equal to midterm plus midterm 1 plus midterm 2 project plus final. So I quickly get back to this. This is grades. Because I want to put formula, I press the equal to, and it is equal to what? Midterm 1. So I click on midterm, the first element in midterm 1. Then I press what? Plus. Then midterm 2 by clicking on it, pressing another plus. Then project by clicking on it, pressing another plus. Then finally grade. Then I press the enter key. So once I do that, that is the sum. So I'm going to copy this and press it across like we normally do. Now, it is not only by this that you can get the sum. You can also use auto sum and select this, which was what I've taught us before. But I want us to concentrate in using auto sum for these ones, whereas this will do the traditional addition. So that's done. Let's get to the next instruction. Says find status for each student. Any student with a grade better than or equal to 80, it is called distinct. Otherwise, it is fulfilled. Simply means that any student with grade that is greater than. Is that clear? Greater than or equal to 80. Put distinct. If not, put fulfilled. And that's what we're going to do. So we'll get here. We'll click on the first status. Then we'll get to what? Formulas. If statement is what we're going to use. And if statement is under logical, you can see it here. If. So once you click, it's going to bring out this. So it will ask you, what is the logical test? What are you testing? You're testing for what? If grade. So this is grade. I click on the first grade. If grade is what? Greater than or what? Equal to what? 80. Then the answer should be what? Distinct. Isn't it? Then otherwise it's going to be what? Fulfilled. That's what it is. So once you do that, it's solved. If I click on the OK, it's telling me distinct. Why is it distinct? Because 84 is greater than what? 80, isn't it? So if I copy this and paste it across, what am I going to see? I'm going to see fulfilled, fulfilled, fulfilled. Why am I seeing all these ones fulfilled? Because all of them are less than 80. 63 is less than 80. 54 is less than. 61 is less than. Are we clear on that? So you can see that with simple if statement, we're able to do this. So I quickly get back. It says use auto format as shown in the figure. So this one is telling you to make sure you format well. While you do the auto format, the next thing is to what? Create a column chart, which is the main thing we are learning today, to create a column chart based on the what? Columns. The columns are listed for you. Column name, final, and grade. Those are the three. Column name, student name, final, and grade. So to create this very column chart, which is this very chart that we are seeing here, this is the chart. I want to create this chart. To do that, we simply do what for, and we are considering which columns? Student name, final, and grade. So we'll get back. So what are we considering? So I'm quickly going to get this one to the middle so that I know here is where I'm going. So we're considering student's name. So I'm going to click here. Student's name. What else? Final. So I'm going to hold down control. Make sure you hold down control. You select final. Then what else? Then I hold down control again. Select grade. So 3 of them are selected. So I'm going to click on insert. Then I'm going to go to column. Can you see column? Then I pick out the type of column I want. This is the most, the one looking like what they have here. So I'm going to click on it. So this is my column chart. And you can see that that is how you bring in a chart. So you select as many columns as you want, holding down the word control. So if I want to now make it look more like what you have here, this is what we have. So I'm going to now modify. So to modify it simply, you can look at what you have here. If you want it to look like this, you can click on any of these. Then if you want it to have the table, the other table that it has down, you click here. So you check out the one that has table here. You can see this is the option that has table. So you put, you'll be able to see that. So if it's not still looking at what you want, you can scroll and check out other options. This is one option. This is another one that has table exactly the way it is there. So if you click on it, you will see the tables. So these are the tables. So this is another option. This is another option. So depending on the requirements from the person that gave you, that is what you do. So this is another option. So you can pick under chart layout. That's where you affect all the changes. Are we clear on that? So you go and practice that. The typing here was wrong, and that's why we can't see exactly what we have here. So you prepare this sheet by yourself. Make sure it looks exactly the way it is here, so that you can get the charts exactly the way it should look. So do that, and in subsequent class, we are going to amend this the more and get it better. Any questions? Yeah. Yeah. On what? Okay. So if you want to apply color, very simple. Select what you want to apply the color to, then get to background color. This background color. So pick anyone you want. Is that clear? So if you want to color this one, click here. This is where you have the background color. Apply the color you want. So you use color to identify most insignificant things. So apply the color you want. So you can apply as many colors as possible to make your work look very attractive. Apart from the background color, you can also change the color like this midterm and this. I can now change the colors to red or any color I want. You can change many things and make your work look fine. So that's the formatting you do. So please practice this and let me get your review. Thank you.